It all starts with a click, an image, a video, a sensation, and you think, just this once. But it's never just once. Because you'll do it again tomorrow, and the next day, and the next week too. You tell yourself you have control, that it doesn't affect your life. But every time you do it, something inside you dims just a little more. You've entered the kingdom of illusion, where pleasure looks like freedom, but is really an invisible cage. How addiction works. The brain doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's digital when it comes to dopamine. Every time you watch erotic content, your brain releases that reward hormone. You feel good, for a moment, but over time, your brain adapts. It doesn't feel the same. It demands more. It demands something more intense. Something new. And so the cycle begins. Tolerance, dependence, emptiness. You think you're seeking pleasure, but you're really running from pain. From anxiety. From loneliness. From yourself. And that content promises everything. Escape, excitement, fantasy. But it gives you nothing real. The illusion of control. You think you're choosing, but the choice was made for you. The algorithm knows what you like. What excites you. What keeps you hooked. Every scroll, every click, every second of watch time feeds a machine designed to manipulate you. You're not watching what you want. You're watching what traps you most effectively. And the more trapped you are, the more you think you're in control. But you're not. You've lost the ability to choose consciously. Desire has become a conditioned reflex. The hidden consequences. Nobody talks about this. Because it's uncomfortable. Because it hurts. But the truth is, constant consumption of erotic content leaves marks. On your mind, on your body, on your heart. You lose energy, focus, motivation. Your relationships become more shallow. Your expectations become distorted. Your real desire fades. And when you're finally with someone in the flesh, something feels off. Something is missing. Because you've trained your mind to be aroused by the unreal. And reality no longer satisfies. The emotional void. When you turn off the screen, silence remains. And that silence hurts. Because it wasn't desire you were chasing. It was connection. It was affection. It was validation. And you won't find that in a video. Erotic content creates a fantasy of intimacy. But it's cold, one-sided, without reciprocity. Your soul knows it. That's why after the climax comes guilt, sadness, emptiness. But you do it again. Because you no longer know what else to do with that emptiness. Reconnecting with yourself. Here's the good news. You can get out. You can come back to yourself. It's not about repressing desire. It's about channeling it, about transforming it into real connection, into action, into love. It starts with awareness, with pausing before the impulse, with understanding what you're really searching for. Maybe it's loneliness, maybe boredom, maybe anxiety, but if you see it clearly, you can choose differently. It's not easy, but it's possible, and it's worth it. Who do you want to be? You are not your impulse. You are not your past. You are not that version of yourself hiding behind a screen. You are much more. You are potential. You are presence. You are human. And as a human, you can choose to rebuild. You can say, enough. Not from judgment, but from love. Because true pleasure isn't the kind that consumes you. It's the kind that builds you. Leave the kingdom of illusion. Come back to the real world. Come back to yourself.